There's always the GOAT debate, but very rarely do I hear the megastar, superstar, all-star, star debate. Let's tap into an article we found. Shout out to Fadeaway World. It breaks it down for us, and let's decide if this is legit or not. Now, I'm looking at megastars. I see Nikola Jokic, LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and KD. You got any problems with this?
I do not. I agree with this megastar list, except KD at this stage is questionable for me. At this stage, I don't know. Can you ever lose your megastar status? Maybe not. I don't know. I mean, this is just talking points. I would say KD, Golden State Warriors, megastar, absolutely. For some reason, his megastar status, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, has diminished a bit when he went to the Nets and didn't unfold the way we all anticipated it for it to unfold. And now that it's with the Phoenix Suns, I'm anticipating that it will, right? So I think that maybe megastar at this stage, if you can lose it or not, I don't know, is it's not correct for me. Superstar, yes. Megastar, I don't know. However, if I look at the list of these players on this list, they have all won championships. They've all been a major contributors to their championship. They weren't just players on the roster. They were actually pivotal people who helped lead teams to a championship. I mean, some of them have MVPs, more than one MVP, finals MVP. I think all of them have a finals MVP up under their belts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's rough for me only because where he is right now, and I just look at him different today. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Now, one of the key points the article mentioned was in order to be a megastar, obviously, they only wanted to select 5 players. And the players had to have proved that they can carry a franchise and are faces of the NBA right now. So I'm like, what? Right now? I wouldn't say Kevin Durant is the face of the NBA right now.
And go ahead.
I can get on board, obviously, with Nikola Jokic being the international face. LeBron James, yeah, he still fills the arena. Stephen Curry, probably the most popular guy. Giannis, same. But KD, I agree with you. I don't think he's a mega star right now.
Right now. And these two points you mentioned. Can face of the league and can carry a franchise. I questioned the carry a franchise when he played with Stephen Curry. I questioned that during their championship time. That's an issue. That's a concern for me. He wasn't there by himself. You know what I'm saying? None of these players played by themselves. But when I think about the Golden State Warriors in that championship era that KD was a part of, I'm sorry, Steph Curry was playing lights out. Klay Thompson did his part, and Draymond Green was most definitely there in clutch. I just don't know if did he help propel them? Absolutely. Did they need him to get over the hump? Yes. Carrie? I don't know.
Well, he was a 2-time finals MVP.
I suppose.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay. Yeah. Hey, again, it's up for debate. I'm not saying, I'm not concrete in that. These are just things that I'm thinking about, right? When I'm saying, is he really a megastar right now? Now, if they were talking about what you've done in your whole tenure, then I would say, oh, okay, absolutely, he's earned it. But if you're talking about right now, the debacle and the phase out with the Nets, and then we're looking at the Phoenix Suns, who we hope can.
Yeah, right.
Just right now is where I'm kind of on the fence about when we're talking about megastar today. But yes, the other 4, hands down, I have no doubt about that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now the superstars. Let's drop down a notch. I see Joel Embiid, Kawhi Leonard, who is an NBA champion, Luka Doncic, SGA, Shai Gilgeous, right, and Jason Tatum. I mean, now in the article mentions these players are on the cusp of proving they are faces of the NBA, but haven't reached that level yet.
Okay. I'm going to start with this. Kawhi Leonard, no problem. Absolutely. He's fine with me at this superstar level. The only thing that Kawhi is missing is a personality that's going to draw people in, right? But if you're looking at his play and his ability to lead teams to or to help lead a team to a championship or lead a team to a championship and play phenomenal, he got that. He just doesn't have a personality that kind of, that woos the fans. That's all I'm saying. So for him to be a superstar, I'm okay with that.
I'm not.
No, why?
I'm not okay with it. Now, granted, Finals MVP, champion, all that. Great defender.
Mm-hmm.
But those injuries, eh,
Yeah.
for me, that drops him down to all-star level because we haven't seen enough of him. We haven't seen enough of no.
We haven't seen enough of who?
We haven't seen enough of Kawhi Leonard.
I disagree
You
with that. We have
you
seen a lot
often
of
talk
Kawhi Leonard.
about the 2019 Kawhi
I
Leonard,
do. You're right.
but
Well,
but
guess what? I'm talking about if LeBron James can stay up there with the megastar, if Steph Curry can stay up there, if Giannis can stay up there with past championships, why can't Kawhi at least be a superstar?
Kawhi, clearly Kawhi Leonard, I don't think he fills the arena. I don't think he fills the arena. He needs about two other players to help him fill the arena.
That's why he's not a megastar. He is a superstar.
And
He
we
is a
haven't
step above
seen
all star for me. I'm sorry. Mm-mm.
when you couple that with the fact that we haven't seen enough of Kawhi Leonard in his
No,
entire career,
you
to
haven't
me,
seen
he's
enough
not a
of Kawhi Leonard.
superstar.
Okay, where would you put him? All star?
Yeah, I think he's an
Nah.
all-star. He's a
Don't
perennial
diminish his
all-star.
talent like that. No, his injuries. Okay. So if that's what you agree with his injuries, I feel the same way about Joel Embiid. And Joel Embiid has not won a championship yet. So for me, Joel Embiid shouldn't be a superstar either. I think he should be an all-star.
But
We
Joel Embiid
love how
fills
he
the arena, though. Joel Embiid can fill that arena in
Joel
Philadelphia.
Embiid can lose games in the postseason. That's what I'm saying. So fill the arena. So then, what is a superstar status? What does it mean then?
It means they're on the cusp of being faces of the NBA. And that's another thing. Kawhi Leonard is not on the cusp
No,
of
he will
being
not.
the face of the
He will
NBA. He
not be the
doesn't
face of
have
the
the
NBA. He doesn't
personality.
have
He
personality. I
doesn't,
agree.
no.
I agree with that. He does not have the personality. I agree with that. He does not have the personality to be the face of the NBA. However, I do agree that he is a superstar, in my opinion. But we all have
Okay.
different opinions, right? However, Joel Embiid is just plagued with the injury bug, just like Kawhi Leonard. And I have not seen enough of Joel Embiid in the postseason for me to deem him as a superstar. Yes, he can fill arenas, but then guess what happens? He can hype you up and then he can let you down in the postseason. That is my issue with Joel Embiid. And injuries have a lot to do with that, right? Injuries, his people that he's playing with. I get all of that. But again, at the end of the day, when you
Mm.
get your championship, at least an Eastern Conference Finals, if you're gonna still be in the East while you play, can you get that? Then maybe I can talk about it. But right now, filling the arena is great. Regular season, Joel Embiid, phenomenal. Postseason, Joel Embiid can also be phenomenal. It's just short lived. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And I believe that Luka and Shea Gilgeous and Jason Tatum are on the cusp of being the
Yeah,
faces of the NBA. Give them a
yeah,
couple
but
years.
I'm going, but superstar, I think it's a little premature for Shea Gilgeous. And I ride Shea Gilgeous, but I'm gonna need a little bit more from him. Right?
Okay.
So I say Shea Gilgeous is, again, y'all. If you watch any previous videos, you know I'm all on board with Shea Gilgeous Alexander. And yes, will he one day be the face of this other franchise? Yeah, but right now, nah, don't put that burden on him. No. OKC looks good now. Maybe 2 seasons, the next 2 seasons, if they still riding high, then I can say probably. But
Okay.
a future face, just not right now. And the thing about Luka, you mentioned Nikola Jokic, international star. I guess Luka's one of them as well. Give me more postseason action. At least Luka made it to the Western Conference Finals. I can't say the same for Joel Embiid. At least.
Oh, okay.
At least that, right? At least Jason Tatum not only made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, but also won the Eastern Conference Finals MVP.
He
I
did.
can say what I'm saying is that. Give me something else. Shea Gilgeous, we will see you hopefully be that. But there has to be some type of filling the arena is great because you need that. The NBA needs that for their money. So I get that. But where are your accolades? And do we just say regular season is enough? And if that's the case, then everybody's positioned where they should be. But I know that these players want to be champions. I mean, I want them to be champions. And so when will you go deep? Because when we're talking about some of the flaws that some of these players have, we always mention the postseason. They fumble in the postseason. Well, then,
Yeah.
what is that about? And so I have that is where my concern comes from when we're talking about Joel Embiid. That's all. But
Okay.
again, he is MVP. He has won an MVP for the league. So then how do you not, right? Put him at a superstar status because he did accomplish that goal. So
Yeah, he did. Okay.
he did.
So let's move to the all-star category. I see Halliburton, right? Donovan Mitchell. Damian Lillard? Mm. Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, DeMontis Sabonis, and De'Aaron Fox. And of course, you got to throw Bam Adebayo in there.
You better. You
Yeah.
want to. You know what? Okay, so we're talking about right now. Can we just replace Dame with Jalen Brunson? If we're gonna put somebody in there. If somebody has to be removed, for me, I would prefer to see Jalen Brunson.
Of course.
That's who I want to see, not Dame Lillard. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm surprised Damian Lillard. Now, he is obviously an all-star.
He is. But they don't have all stars listed. So
yeah, that's true.
What does that mean?
I personally would like to see Anthony Davis kind of moved up just a little bit to the superstar status. Especially with the way, the way he's playing right now. He's one of the most dominant big men on both sides of the floor right now. I'm going with Anthony Davis. Now, granted, we're talking about injuries. I talked about Kawhi Leonard's injuries. You talked about Joel Embiid not being available. Anthony Davis he's worked on his body in the offseason. And I think he just may have decided to take control of the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm just saying.
Oh, I hope so. So he put fans in seats.
Along with LeBron James.
He don't do it like Joel Embiid does it. Joel Embiid can do it on his own. Can Anthony Davis do it? But I do agree with you about Anthony Davis being able to play both sides. I will support that. I can understand that. Yeah, but moving up, no, he's right where he needs to be. All-star. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
You know who else? Where's Jimmy Butler? This article person said no Jimmy Butler.
Nah.
This is not a postseason. This is not a postseason post.
Not Jimmy. No. I see Jimmy Butler. He's on and off. He might be available, but he's still off when he's on the court. Sometimes he's just not there mentally and physically, it seems.
Okay. What do you think about Jalen Brunson? You think he should be on this list?
Oh, absolutely. The way he's playing right now. If this is a right now type of situation, right now, I'll take Jalen Brunson over Damian Lillard by far.
I am happy to see Anthony Edwards on here. Well deserved.
Yes.
Well deserved. DeMontis Sabonis. Can there be an argument for him to be removed or moved down to a star level and replaced by somebody else?
There is an argument for him to be moved down to star and whatever's underneath that. I can't say DeMontis Sabonis. I can't.
What level is that? Everybody else.
No, DeMontis Sabonis. Come on. But because when we look at the star level, I mean, I'm seeing Lauri Markkanen. I'll take Lauri Markkanen over DeMontis Sabonis right now. No.
DeMontis Sabonis. Yes, DeMontis Sabonis has been an all-star. But we're not listing all stars because this list would be everybody has been an all-star that's currently playing. So that's not what this is. But I raised an eyebrow when I did see DeMontis Sabonis on this all-star list. Have y'all seen how he gets? Never mind. But yeah,
manhandled in the paint. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but De'Aaron Fox, well deserved.
Absolutely.
Good for Devin Booker. Like to see him. I'm glad he's there. Yes.
Yeah.
What was that about? What was that lackluster year for?
Yeah, because it just depends what happens with Phoenix this season for me.
Is it Devin Booker or is it the Phoenix Suns? For some reason, I think it's the Phoenix Suns. Is he on the trade block? No, I know he's not. But I'm just saying, should he be with another franchise? I don't know. I often question when I watch him. The Suns I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, so let's talk about these stars now. One of them, I'm just going to say, I find it disrespectful that Kyrie Irving is on this list. Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, Lauri Markkanen, Alperen Sengun, and Zion Williamson. What in the world is Kyrie Irving doing down there with these players?
Where should he be?
He should at least be an all-star. He is a champion. He can carry a franchise. But his reputation,
yes, most definitely,
is the problem here, and I think that's why they ranked him down here with Tyrese Maxey, who's very young into the league. Mm-hmm. But Paul George as well, another guy hardly ever available. But it's borderline disrespectful that he's down there with players who are just getting their feet wet in the NBA.
Right. Wow. So when we're talking about can put people in highly anticipated and could put fans in stands. Zion Williamson is that guy.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely. Should he be up there with the superstars?
He ain't no superstar. He's an all-star though. He's definitely an all-star.
It can be. So if we're talking about replacing somebody, you would be okay to have Zion Williamson replace DeMontis Sabonis
Yeah, if I had to.
if you had to. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This list, the stars list, Kyrie was questionable for me, not because I thought he should be an all-star. I just thought it was odd that he would be listed. Just anyway. Like,
Oh,
real? No, I'm not even playing. I was like, really? But then when I read the article and I said, oh, I kind of get it. Okay. They still want to make sure they pay homage, give him his flowers, but
yeah.
his off, his personality, where Kawhi Leonard, lacks, Kyrie Irving has. So,
For sure.
and
For
it may
sure.
not always be, pleasant to people, how they see him, but yeah, he's his own person, and I appreciate that about him. But interesting. You know who was missing? Where your homeboy Trey Young?
Oh, Trey Young. Trey Young. A lot of people are saying he got snubbed from the All-Star this year, but
No, he did not. No, he did not. Nah, I don't think so. Do you think he got snubbed?
well, they compared his stats from years prior when he was an All-Star till now. They're actually his stats look a little better, and he's not an All-Star. I think the
Who would he
competition.
replace? Who would he replace as a reserve? Because that's where he would be a reserve. Who?
Absolutely. Well, they're gonna have two open spots with Julius Randle and Joel Embiid being injured, so maybe he can jump in that way. I don't know that he wants it that way. He may have wanted to been voted in,
Okay.
so
So if he gets it that way, does he not get the money that comes with it? Because I'm quite sure it's in his contract.
I don't know.
Interesting. Somebody drop down in the comments and let me know if someone is not initially voted as an all-star or all-star reserve, and if there's money stated in their contract that they can get based on becoming an all-star, will they still get that money if they're added later because of an injury? Interesting.
One thing before we go, Doc Rivers will be coaching the East All
Oh,
Stars
I'm sorry.
after
Just
one
before.
win with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Mm-mm.
What's up, Doc? He's back.
No comment.
Oh my God.
Doc Rivers. Milwaukee, I really hope it's successful for you guys. I can't. I don't know. Speechless. Wait a minute. One other person I thought was interesting that's not on this list, at least at the star level, is Ja Morant.
We talk about reputation.
Dang.
Yeah. It's too bad though, because
That's
he's
too
definitely a
bad.
star. And he fits
Definitely.
the arena. He
Definitely.
should probably be up there with the superstars with Shea Gilgeous and Luka Doncic and them.
He would have been. Totally. Hopefully next time this list comes out, he's on it.